Good morning all. I welcome you all to HashLearn live classes. I am Girish Kenneth. I am an engineer and a master degree in mathematics. I have total 9 years of experience in training students for various competitive exams. In today's class, let us go to the topic in quantitative aptitude, the numbers. So, in this live session, we are going to learn the types of numbers, LCM and also the HCF. So, let us understand in this class what are the different types of numbers, and also we will understand how to find LCM and HCF of some numbers. Yeah. So, you all have learnt in your high school what are the various kinds of numbers. You have natural numbers, starts from 1, 2, 3 goes on. Then you have whole numbers. Whole numbers starts from 0, 1, 2 goes on. Integers are nothing but all the positive natural numbers and also the negative natural numbers. Then digits, you all know digits are total 0, 1, 2, 8, 9. So, total there are 10 digits. Then fractions, you know what are fractions? Fractions are nothing but which are in the form of P by Q. You have rational numbers. Rational numbers are those numbers which are in the form of P by Q, and your Q should not be equal to 0. And you have irrational numbers. Which is root of prime. Is your irrational numbers. Then you have factors. What are factors? Factors are those numbers. Example, if I write 8, what are the factors of 8? When you divide 8, factor is 2, 4. Example, if I take 15, what are the factors? Factors are those numbers which will divide the given number. The factors for 15 is 3 and 5. These are the factors. Then you have prime numbers. What are prime numbers? Prime numbers are those numbers which are divisible by 1 and the number itself. One and the number itself is nothing but your prime numbers. Then you all know composite numbers. They are not prime, So note in this, 1 is neither prime nor composite. 1 is neither prime nor composite. Then you all know even numbers. They are nothing but product of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. Odd numbers you all know. There is 1, 3, 5, they are odd numbers. Yeah. So what we will do, we will take some examples after few minutes and we will analyze how to solve the problems on numbers. Then the next concept is HCF, highest common factor. I would like to explain this concept with an example, highest common factor. Suppose if you take 12 and 20, 12 and 20, you know that what are the factors of 12? Factors of 12 is, if you divide 12, 2, 6, 2, the factors are 2 and 3. And what are the factors of 20? The factors are 20 is 4 and 5. So highest common factor is nothing but which is the highest and which is common. Can you observe? HCF is 4. 4 is the number which is the bigger one and also it is common in 12 and 20. Then how to solve? Very simple. If you want to solve the problems on HCF, just do the division method, write 12 and 20 and do the long division method. 12 and 20 will go in 4, 4 3s are 12 and 4 5s are 20. And this number, is it possible to divide again? See here, 3 and 5, you cannot divide those numbers. Therefore, 4 is the one which is the highest common factor. So 4 is HCF of 12 and 20. Let us take one more example. Suppose you have $125. What is HCF of 125 and 75? Very simple. Do the same long division method, write 75 here and 125 here and divide. What are the factors? The factors are, you can write it as 25 is the one number which will go with 75, 25 3s are, 25 5s are. So you know that you don't have again common number which will divide 3 and 5, therefore your 25 is the HCF. Okay, and let us come to LCM. What is LCM? It is the lowest common multiple. How to find LCM? Example, I will take the same 12 and 15 I will take. What is LCM? Again you have to follow the same long division method. 12 and 15 will go in 3, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15. Is it possible to divide? Yeah, you can divide 4 and 5, there is no common number, you can divide only with 4, keep this 5 constant. Again you can say 3 into 4 into 5. So this is the LCM, lowest common multiple of 12 and 15, that is 4 5s are 20 into 3 is 60 is the LCM. 60 is the LCM for 12 and 15. Suppose if you have 75 and 125, what will be your LCM? Lowest common multiple. Again go to the long division, 25, 3s are 75, 25, 5s are 125. You know that 3 and 5 they are not divisible by a single number. So your LCM will be, you have to multiply 25 into 3 into 5. So that will be 25 into 15. So 25 into 15. So how to do 25 into 15? You can do it as 250 plus 25 is 250. You can do it as 250 into 10 plus 5. So that is 25 into 10 is 250. This is a mind calculation. 25 into 10 plus 5, 250, and half of 250 is 125. So you can write it as 375, which is the LCM, least common multiple. And there is one important rule regarding if A and B are two numbers, if A and B are two numbers, if they are two numbers, then HCF of A and B into LCM of A and B will be equal to A into B. HCF of A into B, A and B into LCM of A and B is equal to A into B. This is the one important rule regarding your LCM and HCF. Next, suppose if they ask you to find the HCF and LCM of fractions, when they give you the fractions, how to find the HCF and LCM? Very simple, you can make use of this result. If they give you some fractions, HCF of that fraction will be HCF of the numerator. Whatever the numerator numbers are there, just you can take them and find the highest common factor, and also whatever the denominator numbers are there, you take them and find the LCM. Your HCF will be HCF of the numerator by LCM of the denominator. Similarly, LCM of given fractions is LCM of the numerator divided by HCF of the denominator. LCM of numerator divided by HCF of denominator. So you can remember in this way, when they ask you HCF, numerator should be HCF. When they ask you LCM, numerator should be LCM, and automatically the denominator will be the other one, LCM and HCF vice versa. Okay, fine. So with this we shall try solving some examples. If the product of two numbers is 3, 4, 5, 6 and their HCF is 24, and what is their LCM? You know that the simple rule is, if A and B are the two numbers, A into B is LCM into HCF. What is the product of two numbers? 3, 4, 5, 6, and what is their HCF? We need to find LCM, and their HCF is 24. You can always cancel. So 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 24, you can always cancel. You know that this will go in 4, 4 6 are 24, and the next one 4 8s are 32, carry 2, 25, 4 6 are 24, 4 4s are 16. Again this will go in 2, 2 3s are 2 4s are 2 3s are 2 2s are 3 1s are 3 4s are 12, 3 4s are 12. Therefore your LCM will be equal to 144. Is it clear? So remember the result. The result is product of two numbers will be always equal to product of LCM and HCF. Okay, let us go to the next example. Here the problem is, find the LCM of the decimal numbers. What is the decimal number they have given you? How to find the LCM of a decimal numbers? Very simple. What you can do? You can just move the position of the 1.24 to 4. You can take 1.24 as 124 and 2.5 as 250. What you need, you should make a note of. You should make a note of the decimals. We are shifting it by 2 digits. Okay. So 124 and 250, you can find the LCM of 124 and 250. Then what you do, you can skip it. So how does that will give you? How to find LCM of 124 and 250? Use the long division method. So this will go in 2, 6 are 12, 2 2s are 4, and this will go with 125. And is there any other number which will divide 62 and 125? So 5, 6, 7, 8, no. 62 is also no. You won't have any common number which will divide 62 and 125. So therefore your LCM will be equal to 2 into 62 into 125. So how will you do this multiplication? So 125 into 2 is 250 into 62. So that is going to give you 15500. Attention students, since we have shifted the decimal by 2 position, your LCM will be, you have to shift that by 2 position. 155 is the LCM of 1.24 and 2.5. So always you should never forget, you should skip by 2 decimal, because that is what you have followed in the initial case. Instead of 1.24 you have taken as 124, skipping 2 decimals. Therefore come back and skip 2 decimals here. 155 is the LCM. Okay. So before going to the next set of problems, I would like you all to it's a context time. You should be able to answer which of the following is not a prime number, is not a prime number. You all know what is prime number. Prime number is the one which is divisible by 1 and the number itself. Okay, then we shall go to the next examples. The ratio of 2 numbers is 3:4 and their HCF is 4, and what is their LCM? See, whenever they say ratio, then there will be one common multiple. Let the common multiple then what is the numbers will become? The number will become 3x and the other number will become 4x. Let the common multiple of 3 and 4 be x, because they are in the ratio 3:4. Then we know what is that? We know simple rule, A into B is equal to LCM into HCF. 3x into 4x is equal to LCM is what you need to find and what is that HCF? HCF is 4. You can cancel this. 3x square is equal to L. 3x square is equal to L. Now you should be able to tell what is x. How will you find x? Very simple. The numbers are in the ratio 3:4 and their highest common factor is HCF is 4. If this is 3x and this is 4x, if this has to be divisible by 4, what are the numbers which you can divide? Excuse me, Yeah, 4, 3x and 4x. What is the number of x which will give you HCF as 4? So let us cross verify. If you take 4x plus 3x is so 28, and I will take that the number as 12 and 16. This is 4x and this is 3x and this is 4x. Therefore, what you can say here is, therefore, your okay. So here 28, you are getting 12 and 16. So therefore, what you can say is 12 and 16 are the two numbers. When you divide, 4 3s are 12, and 4 4s are 16. So if this is 12, okay. So when you take this here, 3x is 12, x will be equal to 4, therefore 3 4 4. What does your LCM will be? 4 4s are 16, 4 3s are 12, 12 4s are 48 is your lowest common factor. Lowest common factor is 48. Okay. Let us go to the next example. You have to find the LCM of the fractions. You know the simple rule which I had given you here. If you want to find the LCM and HCF of fractions, LCM will be LCM of numerator by HCF of denominator. HCF will be HCF of numerator by LCM of denominator. The same rule we are going to follow here. Yeah. So LCM will be equal to LCM of numerator divided by HCF of denominators. So how to find the LCM of numerators? So LCM of the numerator will be, you have to do the again long division method, 9, 12, 18, 21. You can just cancel it, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 6s are 18, 3 7s are 21. You have to find the LCM. Again, you can cancel it, 3 1s are 3, 4 as it is, 3 2s are 6 and 7. Again this will go into 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, this is 7 as it is. What is your LCM then? LCM is 3 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 7. Now you can find HCF. HCF of the denominator. How to find the HCF of the denominator? Again the long division method you follow, 10, 10, 25, 35 and 40. You divide it, all the numbers will go in 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25, 5 7s are 45, 5 8s are 40, and all the numbers will not go in 2, 5, 7, 8 will not go in a single number, therefore 5 is the HCF. Therefore your final answer is LCM of the numerator is 3 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 7 by HCF of the denominator is 5, so which you can cancel it. So 3 3s are 9, 9 4s are 36, 36 into 7, 21, 25. So 252 divided by 5 is the LCM of the fractions 9 by 10, 12 by 25, 18 by 35 and 21 by 40. Is it clear? Okay. So remember the important note, important formulae, which is your LCM. When they ask you for a fractions, take LCM in the numerator and divide it by HCF of the denominators. Similarly, with the same principle, you can find the next question is, they are asking you to find the HCF of fractions 36 by 75, 48 by 150, 72 by 135. Same rule. What is the rule we have? HCF of the fraction will be HCF of numerator divided by LCM of denominator. So how to find HCF for, let us find HCF of 36, 48 and 72. So these will go in 4, 4 9s are, 4 1s are, 4 2s are, this is 12. Four ones are 4, 4 8s are 32, again this will go in 3, 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 6s are 18. Now you can observe it, HCF of the numerator 3, 4 and 6, and 3, 4 and 6 will not go in the same number. Therefore your HCF is 4 into 3, which is nothing but 12. Then how to find LCM for the denominator? 75, 150, 135, all these will go with 5. So 5 1s are 5, 25, 5 5s are, 5 3s are 0, 5 2s are 10, 5 7s are 35, next 15, 30, 27, these are the numbers which will go in, you have to find the LCM of the denominator part. Okay, so these are the numbers will go in 3, 3 5s are 15, 3 10s are 30, 3 9s are 27 and 5 1s are, 5 2s are 10 and 9 as it is, and your LCM will be now 5 into 3 into 5 into 2 into 9. So what is your final answer? Your final answer should be HCF of the numerator, that is 4 into 3, better I will write this way. LCM of the denominator, I will write it as 5 into 3 into 5 into 2 into 9, which will be easy to simplify. You can cancel this with this, 2 ones are, 2 twos are, you can cancel, 2 divided by 25, 5 as a 25 into 9 is 225. Is it clear? So whenever they ask you to find the HCF of fractions, please make a note of those two formulas. One is for HCF of the fraction and the other one is for LCM of the fraction. Okay, let us go to the next problem. So here is a problem, it is a word problem which is an application of LCM, lowest common multiple. It is an application problem. Okay, John, Smith and Kate start at the same time, same point and also in the same direction to run around a circular ground. Means there is a circular ground, all three of them are starting at the same point. So John takes (250 seconds), Smith 300 seconds and Kate 150 seconds. Find after what time will they meet again at the starting point. All John, Smith and Kate, they are running at a different speed. They are not running at the same speed, they are running at a different speed. That is why they are taking different time. So if they want to meet again at the same point, then that will be the LCM of the time. The LCM of the time. How to find the LCM of all these three numbers? Just follow the long division method. LCM of 250, 300 and 150. All will follow the divisibility by 10. So when you divide it by 10, it will be 250 25 times, 30 times and 15 times. Again these will go with 5, 5 5s are 25, 5 6s are 30, 5 3s are 15. You need to find the LCM. Again it will go in 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3. Yeah, so you need not divide again, just you can find the LCM. What will be your LCM? 10, 5 into 2 is again 10, 100, 5 3s are 15. So this will give you 1500 and they are seconds. So which option you have 1500 seconds? Which option you have 1500 seconds? The options are given in the minutes. If you want to convert seconds to minutes, you have to divide by 60 because 1 minute has 60 seconds. So if you cancel, that will be 150 divided by 6 is 25 minute. Which is nothing but your option is B. Option is B, 25 minute. Okay, fine. So let me quickly revise what all we have learned today. The first rule is you should know what are the various types of numbers are there. The numbers are natural numbers. The difference between natural number and whole number is only 0. If 0 is there, then it is whole number. Then integers are all you should consider 0 to +1, -1, +2, -2 up to plus and minus infinity, and digits are total 10 digits 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9. Fractions which are in the form of p by q, rational numbers p by q and q should not be equal to 0. Irrational numbers are nothing but root of prime numbers. Factors, prime numbers are divisible by 1 and the number itself. Then non-prime numbers are called as composite, and also you have to note one is neither a prime nor a composite. Then also you should make a note of simple rule. The first rule regarding an HCF and LCM is if A and B are the two numbers, A into B will be equal to HCF into LCM. This is the first important rule. The second important rule is HCF of fraction, LCF of numerator by HCF of denominator. You can remember it as L numerator. If it's L, L by H. If it is H, then H by L, and this is for the numerator and this is for the denominator, which you need to follow. Okay. So after this class I have uploaded a couple of questions to revise in the home. There are 10 questions are there. Those questions are based on the concepts of so there are total 10 questions. Those 10 questions are based on the concepts what all I have taught today. Okay, please solve them, try them in the home. See you all again. Thank you for joining HashLearn.